to Through the Bible. Let us continue the story from 2 Kings chapter 4. Elisha raised a dead boy to life. 2 Kings chapter 4. One day, Elisha the prophet passed the home of a great lady who lived in the town of Shunammite. When she heard he was going by, she sent out and asked him to come and eat with her. After that, whenever Elisha went along the road, he would stop a while and have a meal in the great lady's home. This happened so often that in the end she spoke to her husband and they built a little room against the wall of the house where Elisha could stay whenever he wanted to. It happened that one day Elisha asked her what she would like as a reward for her kindness to him. But she said to him, "I live amongst my own people. I need nothing, thank you." Then Gehazi, Elisha's servant, remembered something. "My master," he said, "this lady has no son, though she longs very much for one." Elisha said to her, "About this time next year, you shall have a baby boy." But the lady would not believe him. Still, the next year there was the baby boy, just as Elisha had said. One day, when the little boy was older, he went out to help his father reap the crop, and suddenly he felt very ill. His father told a servant to take him back home at once. There his mother nursed him on her lap till at noonday he died. Oh, how sad was his mother! She took his body and laid it quietly on the bed in Elisha's room. Then she sent to her husband and asked for one of the servants and a donkey so that she could go to look for Elisha. Then off she went as fast as she could until at Mount Carmel she found the prophet. He saw her coming a long way off and said to Gehazi, "Look, there is the Shunammite woman. Run to meet her and ask her if her husband and the child are well." All she said to Gehazi was, "It is well." But when she reached Elisha, she threw herself down and took hold of his feet. Gehazi wanted to push her away, but Elisha stopped him and said, "Leave her alone." Then the Shunammite lady told Elisha why she was so sad. Elisha sent Gehazi ahead and said, "Go as quickly as you can and lay my staff on the face of the child." The Shunammite lady would not go back without Elisha, so he went with her. When they came near to her house, Gehazi came out and told them that the child was still dead. Elisha then went into the room and closed the door. First he prayed to God. Then he went and lay over the child, with his eyes on the child's eyes, his mouth on the child's mouth, and his hands over the child's hands. Slowly the cold body became warm again when Elisha went out of the room and walked to and fro in the house. Afterward, he went back and stretched himself over the little boy again. This time, The boy sneezed 7 times and then opened his eyes. Elisha called Gehazi then and sent for the Shunammite lady. When she came, he said to her, "Pick up your son." She was so happy that she threw herself on the ground in honor of Elisha and then picked up her little boy. He was quite well again.